Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Happy Friday. Today was PCE at 8:30. Quite that wake up there. But today is a great Friday because, like I promised yesterday, if yesterday's live stream got 1,000 likes, we are going to do a giveaway, which I will put the instructions, a bit later in the stream. We're gonna do the giveaway, but I will put out the instructions in a little bit. So we're going to be giving away 5 MyFundedFutures 50K expert plan accounts. So what's cool about that, right here. So it is sponsored by MyFundedFutures. So what's really cool about MyFundedFutures expert plans is that there's no consistency rules, there's no scaling, and the withdrawal rules are pretty much the easiest, where after you get past their little buffer, you can take out as much as you want above the buffer. And yeah, they're having their June promotion just for a couple more days here. 20% off expert evals. If you use the code TinyTrades, you'll get 20% off and 30% off all resets. And again, we're going to be doing that a little bit later in the stream, but I will put out the instructions. I'll pin the instructions in a bit, right? So let me think about this now. Pretty interesting here how these equal highs were purged by NQ, right? During that. We also never took out those. We made like equal lows here, by the way. Remember yesterday, I pretty much got out at the low of the day, which is crazy, of my short, which made up for it. Who was here yesterday? I was holding my short in this and finally did deliver. And I pretty much just got out this candle's close, which is crazy. We never really, we made these like 3 equal lows here, which I wonder if we're gonna go towards today or not. It is the last day of the month, so be careful, everybody. I do expect a lot of volatility towards the last 15 minutes of the day and the last hour of the day. Typically the last day of the month is like that. So, yeah. Who's here? Who's having a good Friday so far? 1,200 people here already. Pretty cool. How can we join the giveaway? I'm going to type it up real quick, and I'll put it pinned in the chat. So I'm going to put out step 1 is just you have to have a registered account with them, which is free. Let me make sure I get that. Switzerland is here. If you already have an account with them, then you don't have to do that. And later in the stream, I'm going to put up the form, and then we'll be choosing people. Okay, number 1 is also you have to be subscribed. I forgot. To me, my channel. Te amo. Te amo también. Okay. Hello from Argentina. Hello. ¿Te gusta tu español? Gracias. Hello from Egypt. Greetings from Kazakhstan. Wow. Yeah, it's really cool when I see people where they're from London. Hello. I think I might go to London in August. Here from Jamaica. Hello from Sweden. ¿Dónde aprendiste tu español en la escuela? Yo estudié español para años. Okay. Por 4 años. Also from Italy. Hello from Canada. Brazil. Mars. Someone's on the Mars. He's on Mars watching my show. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what do we have? Do we have any more news later? Let's see. We got any more news later? We have like Chicago PMI, and those are orange folder. Okay. So I do wonder if like the 950 to 1010 macro will be interesting. All in all, though, made money this week. I'm trying not to give it back today. Not the easiest of weeks for sure. So just slightly green on the week. Okay. Yeah, since DXY didn't close above on this round, it could come back into this 4-hour order block again. Need that one, don't need that one. Have to see. Yeah. It's holding up bullishness. It could go for this buy side. So that would be more downside on indices, right? Oops. Had some coffee today. I know I said a couple days ago, like, I'm gonna stop. I did stop drinking coffee for a few days. But sometimes I feel like I need it, so I just like the taste of it a lot. And also it does help. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like, especially in NQ, we're working this like daily FEG up here, right? Wicking this. Yeah, how do you think this month is gonna end? I feel like we already made the top wick for the month. I don't really see it like closing at the absolute highs. We don't rarely have that. We had that this in February. It was crazy. Let me see on that continuous contract. The monthly. Yeah, February was crazy. Yeah, so I don't really have high expectations here. Okay. We went internal. We can come back in to this. So we hit a daily fair value gap. We did have a 15-minute change in state of delivery and break of structure. All in all, I'm gonna be pretty conservative today. I'm not too sure if I'll find something, but take into account where we are in relation to midnight open. Where is the midnight? We have open in 1 minute. Here is open right now. It's Oh, yeah, because we took that buy side at 8:30. I saw some people already shorted from there, which is cool. I don't think I need that anymore. Midnight open is here. Hmm. How much should we move before the open, by the way? Like quite a bit. Okay. 122. Do it with the broken heart. Yeah, we're going to be giving away 5 accounts later today. So make sure step 1, you're subscribed. And then step 2 is, you have an account registered because that's how you're going to add it to your account. And that's how you're going to be eligible. So what's cool about the expert plan accounts is that there's no activation fee. And that's why I like to give away those. And those are actually my favorite ones because there's no scaling rule, there's no consistency rule, and pretty easy withdrawal rules as well. Just are able to withdraw once every 14 calendar days, so there's not like a set amount of minimum trading days either. So we'll be giving away 5 50K expert accounts. Let me see. NQ. Yeah, she's just slipping at 9:30 open, quite a bit there. Wow, what was this? This is why I don't really trade afternoon too much. You see that we made this range, huge range in the morning. You could kind of anticipate that in the afternoon, like won't break the morning high or low. Sometimes, like, yeah. So you see that happened. Wow, that's ugly, honestly. It's the 15. I don't know. This is the 15. Right, so we're probably making a bearish, breaker and fair value gap here on the hourly. I'll mark that out. I guess, yeah, I'll mark that out, but otherwise, I'm not just gonna short straight up here. Well, I'm anticipating it to be, unless it literally like comes all the way back up here. This doesn't close here, then there's still 26 minutes left. We'll see. Where's the high of that actually? Okay. Interesting how ES kind of looks stronger in that sense. Pretty much flat right now in the day. Check the RTH to see if there's anything interesting there. No, right? Yeah. No gap, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, today I would say if I get into a trade or anything, I'm probably going to rely more on macros and such. Look for them during the macro times. And same thing ES, we kind of just filled it right open. Now we're going higher. Interesting. Someone said my voice is very relaxing. I'm glad you think so. This is the #1 day trading ASMR show on YouTube. Yeah, really, really interesting. Yes. You know, the structure's not the best. ES is stronger. I will look at the heat map in a bit. I'm wondering what NVIDIA is actually looking like right now. Like flat on the day. Okay. Hmm. You know what's cool, guys? I don't know if we're gonna make it today, but we're almost at 60K subs. I think that's cool. I feel like we were just celebrating 50K the other couple weeks ago. Yeah. So close. I don't know, like, we might not even... What if this doesn't even become a bearish fair value gap? That'd be kind of funny. Look, you guys, it's pretty fun. Let's see. It like goes up or whatever. How fun. Woo! I wonder where we'll be at. Maybe I'll do like an extra giveaway if we do hit 60K today, but we'll see. We'll find out. So, what did I want to say? Today, last day of the month. You know, DXY. Still looking overall bullish, but you know, we're ranging. It's not breaking any highs right now. An alert. And then we'll have to see. I don't really see any sort of clean liquidity pool. All right. This 15-minute, first 15-minute candle of the day. On the NQ, there's 4 more minutes left, but right now it looks pretty indecisive. Yes is a lot stronger. Wonder if it will come all the way back up there. I think I need that anymore. Where's midnight open? You just tapped it exactly on ES. Right, so I actually should delete this because that's not, the hourly's not over yet. It's looking like it's pretty strong. Yeah, so DXY could reach back into its 4-hour order block. I wouldn't be surprised if it does leak lower into here again. And so in the meantime, if it reaches lower, then indices could reach higher. It would be good if at the same time they reach their point of interest, but I don't know. Yeah, now that this 15-minute candle's done, it is pretty strong close of a strong wick. An NQ, midnight open. It's right there. Right? The question is, right, whether this 15-minute FEG is going to actually stop it, anything. Like, we do have a change of state of delivery here as well. This is your change of state of delivery. This set of order blocks, this order block. Whatever. Right now, there was like moderate impact news, right? The whole point is like, if I am, let's say, looking for shorts for lower, I'm thinking that this is like the point of interest, this 15-minute FEG, this order block. You know, I would want to see then a market structure shift lower on the smaller time frame, and that just simply is not happening. Like, at the moment, like, you would have to create a short-term low and then break it, and the near short-term low is here, right? So, you know, I wouldn't really go into this blindly. Like I said, it is the last day of the month. So for ES, it would be like here, actually. You'd have to displace. And ES is the stronger one, I think, right? Like I said. 0.26 and 0.37. Okay. Okay, it reached up right into that change state delivery, is rejecting a bit. NQ. ES reached into the 15-minute fair value gap and midnight open. So it really depends on if it'll break this with displacement or whatever this is going to do. I guess it would have to have an inversion. Alright, now we're going to have the 950 macro starting soon, so I do wonder if it will present any sort of trade. Well, now there's a short-term low right here. For NQ, it's this. To see if it breaks it, but it's not, like I said, it's continuing. At the moment. That's midnight open for NQ it's tapping into. Yeah, NQ's stronger right now. Really strong. The only really trade that would have made sense is the long there, but I don't really go into trades before 9:45. Nice to see though. Good to note it. Is that in a discount? I'm just wondering of the light. Yeah. Mm. Yep. So what's wild is that, remember when I said, I was like, oh, it did not make a bearish fair value gap there. This hourly is just so strong. So I don't know right now. Glad I waited. Just so it's super strong. Yeah, ES as well. I don't know. Continue watching. Have a sip of coffee. Thank God it's Friday. Honestly, you guys, this week, like, made it out green. I'm trying not to mess it up today, but not the easiest of weeks, definitely. For example, like yesterday, I had my buy side targets open and just straight up rocket shipped straight through both of them in like 9 minutes. Was wild. And then there was another day where I just didn't take any partials and it was up a good amount. But that's life. Sometimes as a streamer you can definitely see someone's comment or something and want to kind of get driven by ego a little bit. And that's just, like I said, acceptance. You gotta accept it. That sometimes you're not going to be the best performance, but as long as you don't get completely carried away, your model pretty much takes care of itself. Like for me, like even with making some mistakes and whatever, the model takes care of itself. It still did pretty good. Anyway, let's see. We'll be doing the giveaway like pretty much at the end of the 1050 macro. So I'm still focused on reading price as always, running the show as always. But make sure that you are registered. And to be eligible, you'll have to be subscribed to Tanya Trades on YouTube right here. And make an account on MyFundedFutures. If you have not done so already, it's in the pinned comments in the live chat or in the description. But yeah, they're funding and they're sponsoring the giveaway. We're going to be giving away 5 50K expert plan accounts. What I really like about their accounts, those accounts, is there's no scaling, no consistency rules, and there's not like minimum trading days. So it's way less pressure in that sense. You don't have to like complete a certain amount of trading days because the payout schedule is every 14 calendar days. And so yeah, they're running the promotion for their expert plans until the end of this month, where they don't really haven't ran the promotion for them in previous months. So they're my favorite plan for sure. 20% off expert evals until June 30th if you use the code Tanya Trades, and also 30% off all resets. So like I said, they don't really do their promotions for their expert plans that is ending at the end of this month. And if you're interested, then those plans are pretty much the same, or the most similar to the Forex CFD prop firm plans. In the sense that you also have like there's no daily loss limit, and you can pass it in one day also. And yeah, after you get above the buffer, you can withdraw as much above the buffer as you want at once. So that's what I like about that. So let's say like for the 150Ks, which is what I have, if I over the buffer is like 4,600, so let's say I make 20K or something like that, then I can withdraw 15,400 in one shot. So I think that's why I like it the best, because the most freedom, pretty much. Anyway, we're not seeing much here yet. 958. We're, really just NQ's grinding up higher. There's no displacement to the downside to even consider any kind of short-term short right now. The buy was pretty much here. I didn't participate. I'm going to continue waiting. Maybe there is something at 1050, or maybe not. I'm definitely okay with the fact if I maybe miss a move, and maybe there will be even SMTs at the highs again. I don't know. Maybe NQ will take out this high, go to the CE of the weekly wick. Who knows? Many possibilities. But today, since it's the last day of the month, Friday, I don't want to mess around too much. I'm going to be probably sticking to macros, like 1050 now. Or right now we're still in the middle of this one to 1010. I wonder what NVIDIA is looking like, because like this is so strong right now. Okay, makes sense. NVIDIA's up almost 2% right now. Whoa, that 10 a.m. news candle is huge right there. There was orange folder news. That's like a red folder news reaction right there. Sheesh. That was a Chicago PMI? Yeah, well, that was at 9:45, sorry. So it was revised U of Michigan consumer sentiment. Okay, well, That was kind of wild to see. I'm glad. Yeah, right now we have that. What is this? Did it take that out? Yeah. I would think I would want it to take it out a bit more than that though. 78, 60, 79.75. Yeah, so there's really no bear shift at all. Pretty happy that, yeah, I didn't push anything. Kind of watch it. I restrict myself to those times and it didn't really happen, so I don't really have any FOMO. Sure, lots of people do, but there's plenty of trades in a week, in a day, whatever. Honestly, it's pretty wild though. How much did we go up on that news? Yeah, almost 10 points on ES. In that 1 minute. ES is also now just taking out that data high. Wow. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, last day of the month shenanigans pretty much. It's pretty crazy. That's actually a wild candle on ES. Wow. Haven't seen that in a long time. Cool 5-minute candle. Doing like 15 points. Hmm. I wonder if we'll make new all-time highs today. That would be pretty crazy. Oh, ES isn't too far behind. So that's the beauty of like, if you have a certain trading idea and it doesn't just never pans out, then you're never in the trade and it saves you money if you're just following the structure of your model, right? You can have the wrong bias or so, right? And get out okay because there's no lower time frame shift. And I'm not really any kind of FOMO here. Like I said, the 830 took out equal highs and then had a displacement. Sure, we took some liquidity there at Asia lows, but I didn't really think that we're gonna come back to the data highs, so can't be mad. What the heck did the 10 a.m. news say? I don't know. Really just straight up here on NQ. I haven't seen that in a while. I wonder like how many like other shows are kind of like screaming and yelling at this, like, oh my god, and making people feel FOMO. It's like, that's just not what's gonna happen on my stream. Just like, okay, haven't seen that in a while. Interesting. Just completely bursting through that NQ. Wow. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. How many points did we like move then today? See? So the average true range is about 250. Yeah, we moved down 200. Interesting. Blew up. Blew past everything. What I am doing. Probably the same. Yeah. Yeah, because why is it going up at the same time? I don't know. Definitely just feels weird. Alright, I'm gonna work on making the giveaway form to put it in the chat. So make sure you followed step 1 in the pinned comment. And then I'm gonna put out step 2, which is just entering your info on the form. I don't know, there's really nothing for me to do there. Can't wait until I see everybody. These people are gonna post their 1, 2. What is it? It's even just, that's just a 2.7R anyway, so not that crazy. But seriously, if you like missed this push the upside, the best thing to do is to stay off Twitter. Because all you're gonna see is people like with caps lock. That supposedly caught the full move, right? Let me think for a moment. Oh yeah, I was doing the giveaway form. Okay. Oh, cool. Andre Thomas said that they took that long and passed. You're a shining example of staying patient. Congrats. Yeah, I just didn't do it. How often do you refine or adjust your strategy? Erwin Lamanta says, or do you have a fully written down strategy? They don't change anything for more than a year. I feel like the market behavior changing every year. I have a general strategy, and then I just only adjust the way I manage the position, depending on the conditions. So, like, sometimes I'll be more aggressive on taking the partials off and moving stops up. Sometimes maybe I'll give it more room. But I would say if you're just starting out, it's best not to really change much. You just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight up green candles. Straight up for 40 minutes there. Okay. Yeah, Google Forms. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, DXY is just totally ranging. It's that's where it's kind of weird. It's like it's not being sponsored by DXY, and it's just straight up there. I don't really feel any FOMO, you guys. I'm sorry. That 10 a.m. news really just shot it up, and it's continuing. So, and I wasn't even looking for that kind of move. I was looking for reversal to the downside. So, really can't be mad at anything. Just sometimes the market is irrational, right? And the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So it's important not to fight against it or just like blindly go in. Important to wait for those shifts on the lower time frames, right? What is this? It's a freaking roller coaster here. I've actually not seen this on Q in a long. What is that? Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay. That is kind of funny, not gonna lie. No purchase necessary. Okay. First name. YouTube username. And you can only enter one time, you guys. If you get chosen and then I find out that you entered multiple times, you'll just be disqualified. And I'll just have to randomly choose someone else, you know? So just enter once. Responses. Limit to one response. Feels like it's going to be a roller coaster type of day, you know? Okay. Okay, who's ready? I'm going to send out the form in the chat in a couple of minutes. So you have time to figure it out. Okay, and let's pin that comment. There we go. Yeah, I mean, now we're just finally having the first 5-minute down. Well, we'll see. There's still 1 minute left in it, but first down closed candle in like the last 40 minutes. I wouldn't get too eager. This doesn't make any sense. So weird. I honestly wouldn't even surprise if it just like straight up just melts lower too. And like reverses, like completely takes it out. I don't know. I don't really have any kind of idea about the next strong liquidity right now. I can see it happening both ways, so now I just wait, essentially. But yeah, 3,100 people here. Pretty cool. So I just put in the giveaway form in the live chat. Tanya, what's the market doing? I'm so confused. Sometimes the market is just irrational and you don't have a great sense of what's going on, so then you just sideline until stay sidelines until you have a good idea of the next strong liquidity, right? For now, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna just, I don't really care to participate in a move here. Because I don't know if it's gonna go to all-time highs or if it's just gonna completely reverse below 10 a.m. Just wait for more data when I'm not sure, right? So then I'll typically just wait for like a silver bullet, something in the macro during macro times, or an obvious displacement below an intermediate term low or above an intermediate term high. So, you know, the most highest probability trades are actually second distribution or second accumulation in the market maker buy model or sell model, right? So I don't see that kind of setup, there's not really anything to do. Especially if I don't know the next obvious draw on liquidity, right? So then I'll have to wait. Pretty much the market is going to generate more liquidity, right? Sometimes it has to do an accumulation phase, generate some equal highs, like, and you have to wait for that and then purge them in reverse. Then it's more obvious. But for now, I don't really know, and I'm okay with saying that. What do they say? What's that like famous quote? All I know is that I know nothing, or something. Socrates? Not Jon Snow. Socrates. I think the funniest part is when you see people saying, like, after the move's already over, they're like, it was so obvious, or something, you could bet your life, or something like that. It's like, really? You would bet your life? Really? And you're saying it after the fact? Yeah, okay, bro. Meanwhile, if I'm in that kind of trade and it's, going to first target, everyone's, and maybe like retraces, then everyone's like, get out while you can. So would you bet your life on it, or do you want to get out while you can? It all depends on what the last 1 minute candle does. That's the chat sentiment, right? We don't ban people like that because we need the chat sentiment. I don't know. I didn't really see such a large liquidity pool on the low there for me to really think they're gonna burst up like this. So I don't really care. I saw we took out a low in Asia, but that could have been just like the bounce back into the 15-minute SIBI. So I'm sure that's what plenty of people just took their targets there, which is perfectly fine. Right, that's probably what I would have done if I was in that trade, like that I highlighted there. Just reading it back. Let's see. Like in here, I probably would have just taken that to here. I'm sure plenty of people just did that, and that's a fine trade, right? Mm-hmm. Who are you like betting your life to? The market makers? And like, what? Are they gonna come knock on your door if you're wrong? Yeah. Knock, knock. We heard you bet your life on this market move. Didn't work out, so you know what? Show up with a Glock on your door. Ah, too funny. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. Like I said, I'm gonna wait until like 10:50 macro. Make sure you enter the giveaway if you haven't yet. See how is it going here? 846 responses so far. Hit that like button. Is she bearish or bullish? I think people like want to be, I don't know why. If I say I don't know, then I don't know, you know? You can be neutral or whatever and just wait for more data. Don't try to get spoon-fed. You know what I miss, you guys? I miss the shotgun Saturdays. I don't know, really. We'll see at 10:50. Typically that candle kind of lets you know. I've seen so many, I think this week. Check it out. Check out that 10:50 candle. It makes a fair value gap. Back test that a little bit. Which day was that? Yesterday, and then another day, where I took the shorts in the morning from the 9:50 to 10:10, and then my friend took the long from the 10:50 candle bullish FEG. I'm pretty good at remembering certain price moves when they happen too. I think just forging that screen time is really good for you. Why so many bots in the stream? No, there's not that many. There's a bunch of mods here too. Old ICT would post Saturdays, yeah. I miss Pop's ICT. I know. He was here the other day though, I think, right? Tell him to conduct Shotgun Saturday, Barbie girl. I'm a Barbie girl. They gotta make, like, you know how they made a whole bunch of different Barbies, like Pilot, Barbie, whatever. I didn't actually play with Barbie, so I don't know. I played with Power Rangers and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon. I watched Pokemon and Pokemon video games. But they should make a Barbie. It's like a trader. I feel like they've done every profession. I don't know. I don't think they've done Barbie on Wall Street, have they? Now if there is one, I kind of want to buy one for some reason. That's how my mind works. I've bought too many things on Instagram advertisements, by the way. Like, at first I never did that, but now they've really got me. Okay. Carson Football said he made a post this morning saying that he's going to teach his son Caleb how to trade. Really? Cool. Let me see. Oh, cute. Oh my god, it's funny. It's like blown up on his phone because like every like Gen X, my dad has large text on his phone too. Okay, hey Pops, I just want to ask if you're still willing to give me another chance to learn to trade, and if you still want to make a channel to document my progress. I would love that, son. Cute. Interesting. There's such a huge FEG left there from 10 a.m. news. I didn't even dip back into it yet for NQ. I don't know what to do. We'll see at 10:50, right? DXY didn't move at all outside of its range. It's tough. I don't know. It's like one of those like high volatility environments. It does feel like more stressful, right? And that's normal when it's higher, larger ranges and higher volatility. And you could always just make sure that you're risking the appropriate amount, right? So let's say you're now risking, because volatility is so high, instead of risking 25 points, now you're risking like 40 points on NQ. You know, switch to micros then. I don't know. That's what you gotta do. And the other day, someone asked, oh god, please, like, if you don't know the tick value of NQ, please, like, watch my risk management video, because that kind of stuff drives me crazy. If someone thinks the amount of points that I've gained in a trade is the amount of dollars. Like yesterday, my last runner went for 60 points at NQ. And somebody said, I don't know, like something like, is she I was not trading micros, I was trading minis. And you could see that on the chart. And I pretty much say when I'm doing what, if I'm doing micros. It's not often. And you could see then I'll have like 6 or 7 or 8 contracts instead of 1 or 2 or 3. Anyway, they were like, she trading micros because who's gonna hold for $2? Like, what? Please educate yourself before making a stupid comment. But what, alas, you cannot fix. It's asking too much out of people. I think, people say my live chat's really crazy. I really don't see how it's that crazy. But also I don't read it too much. If I'm in a trade especially. And I guess that's when it's the most wild, right? If it's retracing on me during a trade, then everyone's trying to, people are very loud. But, it makes sense because the messages disappear quickly, so people don't really hold back then. So, I made that decision when I decided to live stream and when I decided, okay, I'm going to keep the comments open, for the public. I'm not restricting it to members only or no comments at all or whatever. But, and it's totally fine. Like I said, we can use it as a chat indicator. I'm sure some people do, actually. I don't know. Here, the longer we kind of stay like this, it could be a failed bull flag. I don't know. Or it could just surge from here higher if it doesn't hang out too long. Like I said, I'm gonna wait until 10:50. Yeah, I went to Summit One Vanderbilt again yesterday. Those of you that follow me on Instagram. Kind of funny. I've been there 3 times in the past 3 months now. Just because some friends or our family visiting, and I like that place. Probably the best observatory in my opinion. And I've been to 3 of them. I've not been on top of the Empire State Building. I don't really see the point because I want to see the view of the Empire State. So, I've done Summit 1, World Trade Center, and Top of the Rock. The only one I haven't done yet that I would be interested is the Edge. You could actually pay I think $70 to do yoga on that observatory deck at 7 a.m. I don't do yoga, but whatever. Anyway, I was there yesterday. It was fun. We did a short Instagram live. What the hell happened to you, says NYC Trader. What happened? That is kind of funny. Yoga on the Empire State Building? No, pay attention. I said on the Edge. It's a different building. The Edge is on 34th Street and 10th Avenue or 11th Avenue. You could also do one of those things where I think they do this on the CN Tower. I think in Toronto. Is that what it's called? I think they renamed it, right? Anyway, where you could put a cord. You have a vest and you have a cord on you and you're hanging lower. That I would not do. No, thank you. I'm not doing any bungee jumping, skydiving. No, thanks. Hanging from cords on tops of buildings. Unnecessary risk. Living in New York is so expensive, question mark? Is that really a question? Yo. Literally, I think we should put some people in timeout here. Some of you guys are weird. Let's see. I'm tired of that one. Sony Aho, you're in timeout for 24 hours. Anyone that says that will get in timeout. Suffolk County is expensive as well. Yeah, Long Island. Yeah. Can you put me in timeout? Sure. There you go. Boom. You get also too many simp comments. If you get 2 simp comments a day, any more you're putting timeout. Not that I even see them, but I've seen after the fact people complaining, and I do wonder, are there more? I think there's more people complaining about them. I can't really help. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about that. Like I said, in the live chat, people don't hold back, so. First time I've addressed it ever on live stream, right? They're in timeout to disqualify from giveaway. Yeah, we're gonna pick the giveaway winners soon. Okay, DXY is now finally like just breaking a high from pre-market. I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't really have high expectations. What do you guys think? Are we gonna take out that 10 a.m. low? I don't know. We'll find out at 10:50, I guess. It's not really a displacement. No. Tanya can be second distribution of 4-hour MMBM. Alright, let's check the 4-hour. This would be the first one. First one. The second one, yeah, it happened then here. I guess I should have looked more on the 4-hour. I guess I didn't today. Well, when I said it wasn't that clean, yeah. Well, dug into that one. Could. The only thing is, for me, right, it makes it difficult when it's a jagged high like that and not just like equal highs. Like if it was just this, it would have been way easier. Because you want to go for initial consolidation, right? So it could just be generating more highs for later. I don't know. What's this look like now on the 5, by the way? Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll check out 1050. And then after the 1050 macro, we'll choose the giveaway winners. Hit that like button, especially if we hit 1,000 likes. Took that long and opened perfectly, and as a scared nerd, I closed too early. Don't be too hard on yourself, really. No, I don't think many people expected. It's all about expectations, right? Like, did you really expect that 10 a.m. news candle to be that crazy? I didn't. So if you took your, like, low-hanging fruit, then that's good. That's a W. I think we're all too hard on ourselves. Mm-hmm. Bum-ba-da-dum, bum-ba-da-dum. How do you not get hard on yourself? I don't know. I'm hard on myself too. Just it's about reviewing afterwards. Was there anything you could have done differently? And not, then why are you stressing? And if yes, then okay, learn. It's never a failure, always a lesson. Interesting here. Bum-ba-da-dum, bum-ba-da-da-dum. Star Wars. I don't know. You're definitely, though, going to do the giveaway soon. As I try to figure out, will I get into a trade today? Will I do it? I don't know. I'll have to wait until 10:50. I honestly am so serious. Recently, those are just the best. What does the hourly look like right now? Interesting. It's not the hourly. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I could see it reversing. We'll have to find out. Scooby Dooby Doo Bob Scoop. Like right now, look, that's not even displacing below this. So there's no point, really. Unless 1050 offers something continuation. Or maybe 1050 this will be the purge and 1050 bullish to the upside. I don't know. Maybe a scalp. Two different scenarios, many things to consider. DXY did not even do anything here. Like what? Just took that high and whatever. Back in the range. It's just ranging. So it's, like I said, it's never easy when it's not sponsored by DXY, or at least, let me think. Let me see the heat map today, right? Let me see. Pretty much came in today, like I said, like, not really into thinking I'd find anything anyway, so okay. Crazy. So Semiconductors are bright, bright green. Then the rest are, small green, small red mixed. Vertec. Tesla's up 1.5. Okay. This is the S&P 500. Okay. Nike was down 20%. Damn, they must have missed earnings hard or lowered guidance. Okay, so here, there's no displacement. There's nothing to do. This is debatable. This is already, and this isn't a bullish. So many bissies here. It's just like, I'll wait until 10:50 again, like I said. Can you sing Ed Sheeran? What? Weird requests in the chat. I mean, that's not the weirdest thing I've seen, I guess. Because I've seen that, the reason why I put that other guy in timeout. I'm not even gonna say it. There are many people requesting me to say something inappropriate, so that girl that got viral. Ed Sheeran? I feel like he's like... Are there many, like, die-hard Ed Sheeran fans in the world? I never really think of him as one. Although he's so huge. Yeah, so DXY is back in that range. Are you a Swiftie? Hell yeah. I went to her concert here in New Jersey, MetLife Stadium, last May of last year. Now with her new album, I'm definitely gonna go see her updated concert. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go to London in August. Keep Tay-Tay out of the NFL, please. That's pretty much the NFL's fault. I mean, she literally boosted their sales so many times, so can you blame them? I didn't even know who Travis Kelce was at all. I didn't know what the Chiefs are like going for their second Super Bowl in a row, and I watched the Super Bowl because of that. Like, I'm one of them. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch it. Or I watched a couple of football games. I don't even know, like, the whole thing with the first down. Football has a lot of rules, actually. I watch soccer a lot. I'm watching the Euro Cup. So you see, I don't know what the heck. Your ES just swept it a little bit and is back up in that range. See, I'm gonna definitely switch to 1 minute in a bit. Perhaps NQ inverts this 5 minute here. I don't know. So not even like the mood to put a lot of... Alright, 10:50. So wait for that candle to close. Interesting, interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. See if that ends up being a 1 minute fair value gap. Maybe a scalp. Let's see, we'll wait until this one's done. It is. I might try a short there. And stop like there. And go for this 10 a.m. low. Yeah. Let's see. A minute. And I think I'm just gonna put the stop here. Actually, 202. I don't want to hang around in chop. Possible chop. So let's see. 10 a.m. low. Steal lows there. Why is my okay? Let's kick a little scalp to here. And here so far it's decent. Where's that? Okay. We'll see how it goes. 10 a.m. low is 48.25. $51? Okay, I think that was it. Alright, well, I took that off. 10 a.m. macro, 10:15 macro strikes again. Pretty good. Yeah. Just took that quick little scalp. And that's it. Happened very quickly. And I'm fine with that. 25 points is good. Okay. Right? Patience is good. Waited this whole thing. Just took a small. I'm happy with that. Like you see, I didn't take anything else. And now let's do our giveaway then. I think that's a good time. I don't know. I didn't really wait for that. What was the high here? 82. Yeah. I kind of anticipated. Yeah. 32nd. Okay. Well, caught it. Pretty cool. That was a very nonchalant W, I think. W, people are putting freaking W's in the chat. Nice. Okay, so Isn't that fun? That is kind of cool. So let's do the giveaway now. You have last chance right now. Okay, link to sheets, create new spreadsheet. Okay. Okay. Let me take out the emails. And then we have how many participants? 1242. Okay, so we're going to be choosing 5 people to win 50K, 150K expert plan. So 5 different people are going to be the lucky winners. There's no activation fee, right? Which is that's why I like to give away the expert plans. I asked them for that. And then no consistency rules, no scaling, no minimum trading days. That's why I like the expert plans. It's pretty much, it's a higher profit target, but once you get past that, then the funded stage is pretty much the chillest. And I like it because it's every 14 calendar days, not trading days. So, it can make your money and just wait for payout, kind of like Forex prop firms do. But anyway, yeah, they're doing that promo until the end of June. So a couple more days left and 20% off expert evals if you use the code Tanya Trades. And let's get started with this giveaway, right? Let me just make sure that you guys can see it on the screen because we'll be just choosing it here. Okay, I already forgot how many people. That's to go from 2 to 1228, I believe. 1242. Okay. We're going to choose 5 winners. Okay. Winner number 1 is 515. Congrats to Pablo Garcia Lastra for our first winner. Okay. Second winner, 916. Congrats to Gokon Bastian 1313 for their second winner. Third winner, 635. And by the way, I am checking definitely after to see if you're subscribed and etc. etc. Okay. Right, 635. Congrats to our third winner, Abdullah Aziz Youssef, right? Probably. Youssef. Okay. Congrats. Woo! 2 more left. 331. Okay. By the way, this is congrats to our fourth winner. You say Derman 7. Congrats. I want to talk about that. Did I not say earlier? Back test the fair value gap created at 10:50 a.m. as like the real move. That's basically what I did. And look, it's going lower even more. But I took my piece of the pie. I'm happy with it. Seriously. Okay. Last winner. Right, let me make sure I did that right. Okay, cool. Last winner of the day, 873. Congrats to Dino Varelli, our last winner. Congrats to our winners. Thanks everyone for supporting the channel. And I had a great Friday. Had a fun week with you guys. I hope everyone else enjoyed the show. Thank you for everything. Make sure to check out MyFundedFutures. Thanks for sponsoring this. And yeah, have a great Friday. Don't be a degenerate today. Be careful. It's the last day of the month. I expect typically volatility in the last hour and especially last 15 minutes of the day. Just be careful and stay safe, everyone. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next week. Ciao!